Good morning and welcome to First Unitarian Universalist Church of Columbus. We are celebrating Music Sunday, the beauty of music. All morning long, we will be singing and joining along with our choir folks and hearing from lots of First UUers as to what music means in their lives. Welcome to our church where we put love and music at the center.
Welcome everyone to our celebration of music service. My name is Kelly McNeil and I am honored to serve as your congregational life coordinator. We are so very glad that you have joined us this morning. Whether this is your first time visiting with us or your 1000th time, we are so glad that you are here. If you have any questions or would like to know more about who we are and the wonderful opportunities we have to connect and engage, please email me. You can find my email in the chat box. As always, we have a few announcements this morning. At 11 o'clock today, we will be hosting a virtual coffee hour. You'll have a few minutes after the service to grab a cup of coffee, tea, water, or whatever beverage you enjoy and come join us. Look for the link for that in the chat. We have several opportunities to plug in and get connected in a virtual way. If you would like to participate in our UU Cares Wellbeing Checks program, watch and read our daily video and blog posts, or participate in our Thursday evening community chat time, you can find all that information on our website, or you can shoot me an email and I'll help get you connected. This upcoming Wednesday, May 20th at 6 p.m., we will be having a service of memory and hope. Over the last few months of COVID-19, many have been furloughed, lost jobs, lost loved ones to the virus, or seen them suffer as a result of it. Others have lost loved ones to other causes as well. This service is a place to recognize our recent losses, whatever they may be. If you have a story and perhaps a picture to share, please email Reverend Marion at reverendmarion@firstuucolumbus.org. Please keep your story, memory, or tribute to 100 words or less. This online service is open to all in our extended First UU community. Please bring a candle if you would like to help light our chalice. We also have a few religious exploration announcements this morning. If you have a graduating senior that you would like recognized by the church, please email Amber as soon as possible. Please include the graduate's name, current mailing address, and a photo of them to be included in our worship service on May 31st. Please let us know what school they will be attending if they are starting college in the fall. There is a kids and families check-in happening today and every Sunday in May from 11 to 11:30. Today we are doing a scavenger hunt. If other people in your household would like to attend coffee hour, you'll need 2 separate devices to log into each meeting. Attention parents and caregivers, you are invited to check in with Amber every Tuesday from 9 to 10 p.m. This is a space to share about the challenges and successes of quarantine parenting with others who may be experiencing similar things. And finally, our next youth group meeting for middle and high schoolers aged 12 to 19 is next Sunday, May 24th from 1 to 2 p.m. For login details for these events, or if you have questions regarding kids, youth, and families, please email Amber. You can find her email in the chat box. If you have any questions or need more information about any of these announcements, please check out the links in the chat box and visit our website. As always, please don't hesitate to reach out and let us know if you need anything at all. Now, if you'll please join me in singing our opening hymn, Come Sing a Song with Me.
Hello, everyone. I'm the congregation's Associate Minister, the Reverend Derek Meter. If you have a chalice or candle at home, I invite you to light it as we kindle the flame together. For our chalice lighting this morning, please join me in speaking these words together. This morning, as music fills the air, we light this chalice to the music that is heard and the music within. Our chalice is lit. And now we have a few words from Brandon Moss.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Brandon Moss. I am the Director of Music and the Chalice Choir at First Unitarian Universalist. As you've probably heard, today would have been the date for our choir spring concert. And of course, all of us are really sad that we're not able to spend that time together and share with everybody all of the hard work that it takes to prepare, rehearse, and perform music for a concert. Nothing can take the place of that, but we're doing everything that we can to stay engaged as a choir community during this time. And this morning, one of the things that we're able to offer you is a recording of the Chalice Choir a few years back singing the song Gather the Spirit by Jim Scott, and we are really grateful to Jim for letting us stream this song. I hope that you'll sing along with the first 3 verses, and then there's a little choral tag at the end. So I hope that you enjoy, and I hope that we're all back singing together really soon.
Good morning. Wow, what a lovely musical gift that was. I'm Amber Scott, your religious exploration coordinator. Today's story is called Sahana Makes Music. Sahana is trying to read, "Why is the park so noisy?" Rat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-a, dum dum, thud. Grrr. Sahana is bored. Why is her home so silent? Sahana likes sounds. She loves music. She starts drumming on the table and the chair to make sounds. Tuck, 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 thump, thump. She taps on a glass without much water. It goes kring, 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 kring. She taps on a glass with lots of water. It goes foot, 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 foot. Pling, plong, ting, tong. Ow! She accidentally hit her hand with the spoon. Sahana bangs on the pots and pans. Clang, bang, ching! Sahana taps a glass lightly. Ting! Sahana hits a glass hard. Tong! Sahana taps on all the glasses one by one. So many sounds. She slides her spoon all the way across the row of glasses. Ping, ping, ting, ting. I'm making music, says Sahana. The end. As we think about what music means to us and to our community, let us listen and remember. May we all carry a song in our hearts.
Thanks, Amber. That story is a great reminder of how we can make music wherever we are. Later in our time together this morning, we will bring forward those in our community who are experiencing grief, loss, or moments of celebration. I invite you to use the chat box now to type in your full name and in 10 words or less, the joy or sorrow you wish to share, and then select Send to Panelists. And now we'll hear from a voice in the choir. Sue Fonlocker shares how music and the church choir touch her life.
Hi, I'm Sue Ann Farnlocker. I've been a member of First UU for 47 years. The first thing I ever did was join the choir. I learned how to sing in this church, and in choir I've met some of the best friends I've ever had. Choir still grounds me in this church and in our faith. Through the good times and the bad, it was the one constant thing in my life. I could always count on choir to happen, and I could count on it to take my mind off any problems or anything I was obsessing about. If there was a conflict in choir itself, I would lose sleep. I vowed to never let anything ever interfere with choir nights. I've been rewarded with a core group of friends who are there for me. Did you know that the hearts of people who sing together actually beat the same rhythm? And did you know that singing in a choir boosts your immune system? My mother was in church choir. As a 5-year-old, I would remember her coming home happy, in a good mood. She'd kiss us goodnight, gladly, happily. And now I know why. Thank you. Hi, I'm Sue.
Wow, I love it when we all sing together. And wasn't the choir wonderful? One day, hopefully soon, we will return and hear the beautiful music. But right now, we have to listen at home. This is a tender time in our lives. It is as if we're on a teeter-totter of unknowns, of unknown feelings and anxieties and depressions and unrest. This is balanced with a fragile sense of possibility, new and renewed discovery, and of hope. Harshness and beauty, as William Blake might say, are woven fine. This is a cloth of life that is woven fine, and it has many threads. On Music Sunday, I am once again reminded of the strength of music to knit us together like a fine tapestry. The richness of this tapestry is that we can hold the lights and the darks, the high notes and the shadows, the nubby realities and the silken pleasures. Voices are interwoven, each with its own unique contribution, bringing to life the teeter-totter risk of falling off one end or being catapulted into a transcendent experience on the other. In the center, there's a fulcrum, a balance point. As we shelter in place with gradual reopenings, choirs are in a holding pattern. But that doesn't mean we can't make music. This service is filled with opportunities to sing along, stories that tell us we can make music out of almost anything. And most of all, we hear from our friends and neighbors and fellow church members, choir members, of what music means to them in their lives. Our task is to find ways to make music, to sing together in new and interesting ways. It will be different for a while, but on the other side, we might find that this time of uncertainty will bring a richer tapestry of community, connection, and strength. Keep on singing in the shower, on Zoom, and in your heart. Maybe even just hum along to your day. Music helps express what is hard to get out, and it will help lift your spirits. Your voice adds to the tapestry that is in the making. It creates harmonies of our inner lives. My friends, keep on singing because there is beauty in your voice. And now I invite you to listen once again as we hear another story from one of our choir members. I invite Jack and Sheila Holford to share how music touches their lives.
Hi, I'm Jack Holford, and that is...
I'm Sheila Holford.
We are members of the First UU Church, having been members for about a year now, although we've attended together for maybe three years.
Yeah.
And I was involved, I came to the church as a teenager. I was not very involved with the church. But we are involved with the choir, and Reverend Marion asked us to say, what does the choir mean to us?
First and foremost, Jack and I both like to sing, so that was a big draw, and we like spending time with each other. He is my best friend, so we like being able to spend time with each other at choir and at choir practices, which Spirit of Life practices on Tuesday evenings, and since the virus has started, we are meeting weekly through Zoom talks, and it's just checking in with people, and they really have become like an extended family. So everybody in our choir has just been wonderful. I really enjoy Nathan's playing and his interpretation of music, and we'll be talking about things, and he'll come up with a little riff combining classical and jazz and things like that. And it's really just a fun group to hang out with. And Michaela?
We started with the choir when Michaela just was officially made the permanent director of the Spirit of Life choir, and she has a way of bringing out the best in us. But also we practice the music for weeks before we come out. When we first start, I'm thinking, oh, this is too difficult. There's no way we're going to be able to sing this. And Michaela is able to draw it out of us. She's able to have us practice, and she does a wonderful job. Michaela, we're very thankful that you're there, and we really like working with you. And the people of the choir are nice people.
And Jack wanted to finish saying that the people in the choir are really nice people and they enjoy the church so much. And now let's hear from Michaela.
Good morning, First UU. My name is Michaela Jones, for those who don't know me, and I am one of the choir directors at First UU. I direct Spirit of Life and Rising Voices, and this time has been very hard, and I really, really miss making music with all of my choir members and having fun and just laughing in the same room together. So this next piece is very important to all of us because it asks the question, how can I keep from singing? And this is actually the song that we all performed together last spring by Gwyneth Walker. So I want to say thank you to Morning Star Music for allowing us to stream this today on the day that was supposed to be our choir concert. Enjoy.
Wow, that is amazing. Thank you so much to all of our choirs. Here's a picture from last spring from the concert of the choirs. You have 3 of our 4 choirs are pictured here. We have chalice choir and mixed choirs actually above. We have inset on the lower left, our rising voices, our teen and young person choir, and our spirit of life choir inset on the bottom right. Peace Pals was in the concert as well, and yeah, their picture isn't here, but thank you to all. And oh my gosh, you are simply amazing. Thank you so much for your gift of music.
Wow, what a treat. This service has left me with chills and misty-eyed tears of joy. Thank you to our choir directors, vocalists, musicians, and everyone who helped to make this lovely morning full of music possible. First UU is a church that matters. It is in the foundation of our being to love, to care, and to be generous. Here we find meaning and inspiration in community, online and off. We also work for justice. We know this world is a long way from being fair to all people. It takes all of us to make it better. Just as we benefit from our ancestors who have gone before and lift up those who will follow, we celebrate the best of who we are, ask forgiveness when we fall short, and recommit ourselves to living our values. We promise to take care of what we have built together to make sure there is enough to support our vision and to help those in need. To offer our gifts and pay our promised pledges is to say to ourselves and the world that we are defined by our hearts and our deeper values. Our Share the Plate recipient for May is the Charitable Pharmacy of Central Ohio. The Charitable Pharmacy provides compassionate access to prescription medication, health screenings, health and wellness education, medication counseling, and social program referrals at no cost for low-income, uninsured, and underinsured individuals. The offering that helps build a better world and a better church will now be gratefully received online. You can donate online via text or our website, bank by mail, or write a check and mail it in. If you need to reduce or skip your pledge or contribution this month due to unemployment, please let us know. For everyone else, if you can, please consider increasing your contribution so we can keep the church running and help those who need help. Thank you for your generosity.
Thank you, Nathan. That was beautiful. As music threads through this service and also the span of our lives, let us turn our attention to those who are experiencing challenges, pain, loss, as together we find the harmonies that support care and love. The following submissions are from our Zoom chat this morning, as well as caring card requests that came in during the week. We have 2 cards this morning. First, I'm sad to announce that Ruth Vandersaw has died after a long illness. She breathed her last at home under hospice care with her son, Ray, at her side. Our retired chaplain, Reverend Kathleen, was present at Ruth's graveside memorial. Next, and this is much better news, although Phyllis had carpal tunnel surgery on her right wrist this last week, she now reports that she is feeling terrific. I'm glad to hear that, Phyllis. And now, here is what you have brought forward to be shared this morning. Marilyn reports that Tom is home under hospice care. Their whole family is together, and prayers and cards continue to be welcome. Kyla reports that she is thrilled that she will see her dad today. Mira writes, "We love church and your songs. Thank you." John and Francine have let us know that they have welcomed a new addition to their family, Sierra, a 3-month-old Pomsky. I hope I pronounced that right. Congratulations, John and Francine. Charles writes that he is thinking of his brother who is suffering with Parkinson's disease. We hold them in our hearts. Beth reports, and this is great news, that she is back from the James at OSU Medical Center. Jack reports that his wife Sheila's 60th birthday was yesterday. What a joy, and thanks for your tribute earlier as well, both of you. Brad is glad to report that his wife, who dislocated her rib nearly 2 months ago, is finally feeling better now. That is wonderful news. Jeannie writes, "This joy that we are together here, thanks to Reverend Derek, Reverend Marion, and all the church staff." You are welcome, Jeannie. Shirley writes that her daughter Casey was able to come home and work remote and will be working remotely for the next month. Quarantining now, but we are overjoyed to have her with us. Fabulous. Farrell writes, extending his best wishes to Tom. And finally here now, Max, "I really enjoyed the warm weather yesterday." Max, I doubt you are alone with that. It was a day to celebrate. And now, in the stillness of the moment to come, let the sound of this temple bell be a guide and guide us forward, echoing melodies of care, support, appreciation, and love. Together, we emerge from this moment as we hear from another voice in the choir, Aaron Riley Sanders.
For me, music is how I worship. Being part of a group in this transcendent experience of community and beauty surpasses any other spiritual practice that I know. I've been singing in various choirs since growing up as a kid in the United Methodist Church. I actually joined the chalice choir before starting to attend services. Almost immediately, it began to grow into a home within a home at First UU. My child Delora has been one of the more recent choir babies. She's had the opportunity to grow up surrounded by music, by the routine of warm-ups, the resonances of the deep bass voices that she used to gape at and wonder, the pre-service performance of our morning pieces, and even the doting arms of singers taking the opportunity to hold an infant. For the last 2 years, she's had her own choir and Peace Pals, where she can enjoy making music with her own friends. Like the wonders of music my mom introduced me to, I hope that this music can be a blessing to her life as it has been to mine.
Aaron, I'm sorry if I got your name wrong there. My apologies. Thank you for your tribute. And now let us come and sing together one more time. Come and go with me.
Oh, it's so good to sing together. So good. I am so glad you are with us this morning. For our benediction, I offer these words by Maya Angelou. Music was my refuge. I could crawl into the space between the notes and curl my back to loneliness. My friends, bring music into your lives even more than it already is, because in music, there is a gift of peace and hope. My friends, sing along with your day. Blessed be. Amen.
As a symbol of our connection in shared vision as a congregation, I invite you to virtually hold hands or place your hands over your heart as we say our closing words together. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of vision. As we go forth, let us heal and transform ourselves and our world through reason and love.
Hi, I am Barb Fisher. Catherine Long and I are co-directors of the Peace Pal Choir. I would like to thank our weekly parent helpers and also Kath Savison and Donna Greenman for filling in for us when we were not able to attend class. It has been an amazing year with our singers, and we have had many adjustments, but we look forward to continuing our working together with the children next year. And for your listening pleasure, we have the Peace Pal Choir singing Thanks a Lot.
And thanks a lot to you, Peace Pals. That was wonderful. Everyone is invited to coffee hour after the service. After the postlude, you will need to leave this broadcast, grab your coffee, tea, or whatever you like, and then head back into Zoom at 11 o'clock using the link posted in the chat. For login information for the kids and families check-in, please email Amber. Amber's email address and the link for coffee hour will be posted again after the postlude.
And I want to thank everybody who participated in the service this morning. Our voices of the choir, Sue Farnlucker, Jack and Sheila Holford, and Erin Riley Sanders. Thank you so much for your videos that you filmed and talked about how music shapes your life. As always, thanks to our musicians and our choirs and our directors, Catherine Long and Barb Fisher, Brandon Moss, Michaela Jones-Brown, and Nathan Ham, who supports them all on piano. Thank you all, and what a wonderful Music Sunday. Special thanks to our collaborative ministry team. We all love to work together. Amber, Scott, Kelly McNeil, Reverend Eric, and myself, we have a great time bringing you Sunday services in person and online. And also thanks as always to Angela Rupert for our behind the scenes technical support. Thank you so much. And now let us listen to Nathan as he plays us out with our postlude. And a reminder, the links for coffee hour will be on the screen after the postlude. Thank you. Thank you, Nathan, for our postlude. I invite you all to go out into this world, this gorgeous day, and just listen to the bird song and bring the song of nature into your hearts. We'll see you at coffee hour in a few moments.